The Council of State last week nullified a decision it had made in May 2014 that cancelled the controversial Taksim pedestrianization project, with a majority of votes. In its 2014 decision, the Council of State upheld a ruling by the Istanbul First Regional Administrative Court that cancelled the Taksim pedestrianization project in 2013. According to the Council of State's ruling in 2014, amendments that were made to the 1/5000 and 1/1000 scale construction plans for the district of Beyoğlu had been cancelled. Prior to the Council of State's decision to cancel the pedestrianization project in May 2014, an underground tunnel had already been constructed in Istanbul's Taksim Square. The area is adjacent to Gezi Park, and the redevelopment projects led to days of protests staged countrywide mostly by young people against the construction of a shopping mall, demolishing Topçu Barracks to construct a new one and cutting down trees in the area in 2013. However, the Council of State recently nullified its decision to cancel the pedestrianization project on an appeal by the Istanbul Metropolitan Municipality in May 2015. After accepting the appeal, the Council of State annulled its former decision on the project and ordered a panel of experts to examine the construction plans. Thus, the recent decision may lead to the resumption of the unfinished Taksim pedestrianization project and the demolishing of the current Topçu Barracks and construction of a new one if the experts decide the redevelopment project is possible in the area. However, the plan has been harshly criticized on the grounds that the barracks are a cultural asset that should be under state protection. Former Culture and Tourism Minister Ertuğrul Günay said on Wednesday that the ruling does not make the reconstruction projects possible, but prescribes a new examination into redevelopment projects. Sharing his personal views on Facebook about the Council of State's decision and the possibilities of the reconstruction projects, Günay stressed that it is not possible to construct a new building under the title of barracks, since the area is not eligible for such new construction, adding, Topçu Barracks has no special or symbolic meaning in Istanbul's architecture. The spot which was previously green when the barracks was constructed now suffers from the housing. Given this fact, the attempt to eliminate the remaining green spot and the reconstruction plan is not possible according to the law. I hope the Council of State's recent decision will reveal the truth that I have mentioned and will save the remaining green area. Also, it was revealed that 3 of the judges who voted for annulling the Council of State's former decision were appointed to the Council of State in 2014 by the Supreme Board of Judges and Prosecutors, HSYK, after the then Justice and Development Party, AK Party, government enacted a law giving the government full control over the judicial body. Following the law, the HSYK reshuffled thousands of jurists and dismissed some of them on the grounds that they do not make decisions in line with the government's demands. During the Gezi Park protests, several young protesters including Berkan Elvan, Abdullah Kumart, and Ethem Sarselke were killed by either pro-government groups or the police. As the protests continued, Erdogan vowed he would never allow another Gezi-type protest to take place in Turkey. Erdogan's discriminatory rhetoric during the protests divided society along ethnic and religious lines and increased polarization. Since then, a number of controversial anti-democratic laws were enacted that damage fundamental freedoms and rights.